Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Peter Phelps of Phelps 3D, and today I'm going to talk about replacing my Ender 3's bed surface. So, it's been over 2 years since I've owned the Ender 3, and I've been using it. And my first attempt, because I couldn't find a solution that had the original platform, the original bed surface, which is basically this on this fiberglass plate. So I bought one of these magnetic bed things. I didn't decide to stick it directly to the bed surface, but this thing, it is so flexible that my very first prints, I had a heck of a time trying to get them off the bed. And you can see where it's kind of dug in, been dinged up. And when I was flexing it, it wouldn't come off, because what it was pretty thin and had a bunch of brims. And so I ended up having to dig it and bend it and twist it to get it to come off. So that really messed up the surface right away, and that surface now affects every print I make. So I decided to clean the plate off, get the old sticker that it had a couple holes that tore out. It initially just created some bubbles. I tried to pop the bubbles and flatten it out, and then a few months later it started tearing apart. So I ended up using the Goo Gone to try to get all the glue off the fiberglass plate, and let me tell you, the Goo Gone really, it softens the adhesive, but it doesn't totally remove it. I was trying to wipe it off with a paper towel, and it wouldn't move, so I ended up having to use a paint scraper to scrape the sludge off of the fiberglass plate. So what I'm going to be doing here is sticking this sticker back on the old plate, and I wish the people that had sent it would have put a piece of cardboard in there to help back it. I mean, this is from shipping, and the way they stuffed it in my mailbox. Oh well, at least it's over in the corner, shouldn't affect too much. One of the things I do use with my prints is hairspray. I'm partial to the White Rain hairspray. Allows it to come off the bed easier. And so that's where we're at. That's why I have the little rolling pin, and I'm going to just set you up here in a second, and hopefully you can see. Alright, maybe you're high enough now. So what we're going to do is just pull the corner slightly off. You only want to get a little bit of it at a time, and then try to line it up. Okay, give me a sec. The middle part tore instead of sticking. I'm slightly cockeyed. Sorry. This is harder than it sounds. Sounds really easy on paper. I would have rather just been able to buy this already done. But I can't seem to find that, and I'm off again. Like I said, this should have been done. You shouldn't have to be doing this part. If I line it like that, that should be better. That's good enough for government work. That's the saying my dad used to say all the time. Good enough for government work. And I'm going to pull, slowly press it down a little bit at a time. You don't want any bubbles. That's the big. Okay. And then I'm gonna run this over it just to make sure it's nice and flat and no bubbles, hopefully. I got it pretty close, not all the way. I'm sure there's probably better ways to do this, but rolling pin just seems the best. And let's see, I got it just a little bit off, but it won't affect too much because that's the edges. Since this is a 235 millimeter by 235 and you're only printing on 220 millimeters, it shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. Now there's still some areas on the bottom. You can see where it didn't quite go on all the way, but 'tis what it is, you know. The nice thing about this is I think with it being harder, the plate being more flexible, you shouldn't get, see, one of the things I was getting was it was still hot enough on the magnetic one that every time I'd go to flex to pull this off, it was bending anything that was really thin. It would end up just, and I'd have to sit there and press it back down on the bed, a heated bed, trying to get it back flat. This thing is just too bendy to me. It just does not work. So that's why I'm going back to this style, and hopefully that will work. And I hope maybe somebody is helped by this. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.